A small portion of today's video is kindly sponsored by KiwiCo. Well, hey friends, it's Natalie. So glad you stopped by to hang out with me today as I share with you what I got my kids for Christmas this year. I'm sharing some gift ideas for kids of all ages, but my kids specifically are 11-year-old twin boys and an 8-year-old little girl. They have a wide variety of interests, and I love following my 4 gift jingle to really help me stay on track to keep things affordable as well as magical. As you can see, I have a special guest this year helping me show you what I got my kids for Christmas, and yes, I did get a couple things for him as well as our cats, so stay tuned for that. That 4 gift jingle that I follow, I've shared it in years past, but I'll quickly go over it right now. It is something that they asked for, something that's a surprise, something to read, and something for their minds. I usually get 1 gift for each kid in each of these categories. And the first one, something that they asked for, is a really good way to guarantee that you're gonna get them something that they are absolutely going to love. Now it will probably come as no surprise that my boys asked for Lego sets, specifically Lego Minecraft movie sets. Judah specifically asked for this one, which is called the Gassed Balloon Village Attack set. Judah particularly likes sets that have a lot of minifigures in them. He loves characters. This has the lava chicken stand. Parents of preteen boys, if you know, you know. You probably also know about the one that Liam asked for. This is the Woodland Mansion fighting ring. And speaking of the minifigures, what's fun about these 2 sets together is that they only have 1 overlapping minifigure character, and that's Steve. You can't have too many Steves, so that's okay. But you kind of get the full cast and crew with these 2 sets together. So the boys are gonna be thrilled with that one. The one specific thing that Haley asked for this year is a guitar. I've got it still in the box. Let me open it up. I'm trying to do it carefully because I'd actually like to wrap up this guitar in its box. It's probably a good idea that I'm opening it now just to put eyes on it to make sure it's the right color. She specifically asked for a mint greenish blue guitar. And how cute is this? This is so sweet and beautiful. Definitely on the affordable side, of course, as far as guitars go. She's not yet to the stage and commitment level that I would want to get her something nicer. But if she can really stick with this and it's something that she loves, then absolutely an upgrade is in the future. She's been asking to play my guitar every day, and she's been showing interest in actually learning chords and what the notes of the different strings are. My guitar is just too large for her, so I thought that this would be a great little starter one for her. Having at least 1 thing for each of them that I know they're going to love because it's something that's already on their minds and they requested it, just gives me that peace of mind that, hey, at least 1 thing under the tree is gonna be a hit. But this next category, something that's a surprise, I think is also going to be quite the hit. I asked Weston one night, what is a Christmas gift that you got when you were a preteen that really stands out in your mind, something that you love? And immediately he thought of RC cars, specifically ones that you could actually drive outside. They can get dirty, they can go over all terrain. And so he actually did some research and found this brand of RC car. We got a different one for each kid actually. So this is their surprise gift. They haven't asked for it, but whenever we're at a friend's house and they have remote control cars or whatever, it's always the toy or the activity that they gravitate toward. And so I think Weston is spot on with this being such a thrill for him when he was a kid. And even though cars and trucks isn't typically a girly thing, I've shared this with you before, Haley is such a girly, feminine tomboy that this sort of thing will absolutely be a kick in the pants for her as well as her brothers. So one for each of them. They can kind of smash them up together. Like, they're supposed to be really sturdy. And this particular brand, you can actually purchase backup extra battery packs that you can have charging. These die, you swap them out, and you can just keep the fun going, which is actually something that's going to be, I'm getting ahead of myself here, but something that's going to be a stocking stuffer for them. So stay tuned for the stocking stuffers later on. But RC cars, you can't go wrong with those. That is a wide age range. Little kids love this. Weston, at 33 years old, still absolutely loves this. I think I'm gonna get some fun out of these as well. So that's definitely gonna be a fun surprise under the tree for the kids. Okay, something to read. This is probably my favorite category. And it's been something so fun over the years to see their reading interests change. Right now, my boys, they're taking at our homeschool co-op a Narnia class. They read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. They are almost done with The Magician's Nephew. And the books that they're currently reading through, we have borrowed from the library. But they have expressed that they want their own Narnia books. And so I found them this beautiful vintage full set of Narnia books. Right now, they are out of order, so I'll get that all fixed up. And then there's a seam here that needs a little bit, maybe some hot glue would help that. My boys specifically are just all about Narnia right now. Haley's enjoying it too. We have actually a book on tape that we've been listening to. I say book on tape. I sound like such a 90s kid. And actually my kids the other day were like, what does book on tape mean? Audiobook, sorry. Nothing's on tape anymore, is it? I got a book set for Haley, and it's actually the only thing in this lineup of gifts that I don't physically have yet. It got massively delayed. I actually might go try to buy a second set as a backup just so I know I have something to give her on Christmas morning. I'm really hoping that I can go with the one that I thrifted that's delayed. Hopefully it'll be here in time. She loves the Stick Dog set of books. These books are a little behind her reading level, which is actually why I think she loves them so much, because they're an easy read, they're funny. I often will watch her. She usually sits in this chair actually, reading her book under the lamp, and she'll like giggle a little bit. It's so fun. So I bought a set of them because she's just going through the ones that we have from the library so quickly, so it'd be nice for her to be able to have her own. So that's a book for her going under the tree. I did get one more book, well actually two technically, one for each year that the kids were born. Guinness Book of World Records. We have this year's Guinness Book of World Records that I got for the kids. They love looking through it. Their piano teacher has one from like 2019 or 2020, but I wanted to get one for the boys to share from the year that they were born, 2014, and I wanted to get one for Haley to have from the year that she was born. And I got these on Thrift Books. Of course, these are out of publication, so you have to buy these secondhand. I love being able to purchase things secondhand for my kids. It's a great way to save money and to also find things that you wouldn't otherwise just be able to go onto a retail site and grab for your kids. It feels a little bit unique. It's not what everyone else has and is getting, and it feels special and like, ooh, I can make a fun collection. Don't be afraid to go the secondhand route, whether that's a thrift store, charity shop, or like a secondhand website like eBay or other places. I have found some really good stuff, and you know what? My kids have never turned up their noses to anything that they know is secondhand. When you're willing to go that route, a whole new world opens up to you. All right, time to talk about something for their minds. This is a really fun category because, kind of like the books, we can really explore things that they are very interested in, whether it's specific subjects or crafts or hobbies that they want. Learn a new skill, make some observations or experiments, do some art. I love STEAM learning toys, and you know my favorite place to buy STEAM kits for my kids is KiwiCo, and thanks so much to KiwiCo for sponsoring the next couple of minutes of this video. KiwiCo provides a monthly crate delivered to your door that has fun, engaging, hands-on activities that follow the STEAM model, which stands for science, technology, engineering, art, and math. And KiwiCo offers a wide range of crates that focus on particular subjects or skills and go from infant to adult and everyone in between. And beyond getting them for my own kids, KiwiCo is my absolute favorite gift to give friends and family. Recently, we brought some KiwiCo love to my sister's kids, and it was so fun to relive the infant and toddler panda crates and the preschool-aged koala line. And as my kids have gotten older, it's been so rewarding to see the progression of their knowledge and skills as they assemble their projects with easy-to-follow, full-color instructions. Haley recently enjoyed engineering a pop-open pencil box from the Kiwi line, and my big boys loved their Tinker Crate for ages 9+, where they built and electrically wired an infinity mirror that has been hours of fun for them. More Kiwi and Tinker Crates are definitely going under the tree this year, and if you'd like to give a meaningful, enriching STEAM model gift to a kid in your life this holiday season, then click the link in my description box, kiwico.com/NatalieB, and use code NatalieB at checkout for 50% off your first KiwiCo monthly subscription for ages 3+, or 20% off your first Panda Crate, which is for little ones under 3 years old. When you click that link and use my code, you directly support my channel, so thank you so much for that, and thank you to KiwiCo for sponsoring that portion of this video and for helping me get the Something for Their Minds category totally checked off. Okay, that's everything going under the tree, but now let's talk about our fun December box tradition that we do, and honestly, I think my kids look forward to this just as much as the gifts that they get to open up on Christmas morning. Okay, here's the box that we've had for years. The lid on it is broken once again, but I thought that we could pack this together. I started this little tradition years ago when my kids were very, very little, and we still have a few of the things that we have had since then. The idea of the December box is that we bring it out on December 1st and enjoy its contents throughout the month. So it's kind of a kit of sorts for enjoying the Christmas season. And many of the items in here are reused year after year, or they're consumables which just get eaten up and enjoyed and don't add to the clutter in our house. So one of those things that we bring out year after year are our Christmas mugs. So those go into the box. They're actually stored in the box when we're done with the Christmas season. Up in my office, I've cleared it out so that we can pack it together and make it look nice. We've got a cute little meowy Christmas with a kitty on it, Santa mug, snowman mug. Those are fun. This is Weston's Christmas mug. This is my Bah-hum mug. We tease Weston that he's our resident Grinch. He's not really. Weston loves Christmas time. He just prefers Christmas to be in December, but he compromises by letting me set up my Christmas tree in November. Actually, this year it was technically the last day of October. But actually, this December box is a really great way to kind of give that separation and to hold back a few special things just for the Christmas season. One of those things is our tree topper, which right now it's still in this old janky box. And I'll keep it there until right before we as a family open up our December box. I don't want this beautiful Capiz star that I've had forever. I love this thing so much. I don't want it rolling around in this box getting crushed. And I actually keep track of whose turn it is on what particular year, with the years written down, and the kids all rotate through and take a turn each year of putting the topper on the tree on December 1st. We bring out the December box, we put the tree topper on, we enjoy snacks and goodies like packs of cocoa and microwave popcorn bags. This year the cocoa that I got is actually this Liquid IV electrolyte cocoa. I keep seeing this all around, so I thought I'd give this a try. If it's gross, we'll just do, you know, Swiss Miss or something. We can stir up our cocoa with these fun candy canes and enjoy popcorn and treats while we watch Christmas movies in our Christmas pajamas. If you watch my videos regularly, you may have seen this one that I shared earlier this year where I purchased these buffalo plaid sets from the Children's Place. I typically shop at the end of the Christmas season to buy things for the next Christmas. That is the cheapest way to do it. It's how I got a Balsam Hill tree for like 75% off. Having one of these things makes me seem bougier than I actually am. I just really lucked out and I shopped the sales, and I do the same thing for my kids' Christmas pajamas. I got these buffalo plaid Christmas pajamas, like this sort of waffle material. A set for each kid. If I would have purchased these at the beginning of the season, when they were full price, they're $39.99, but I got these for $8 per set. You cannot beat that. And you know me, I'm all for thrifting, but I don't even think thrift stores can beat that price. So I have that set. Some years I get them one set of PJs. Some years I get them two sets. I actually ended up going on Gap at the end of the season because I was actually looking for a pair of pajama pants for myself, which is what I'm wearing right now. And they actually come in petite length, so that's pretty cool. These nice cotton flannel black watch plaid, super comfortable. And I've been wearing these since January, but I did not tell my kids that I also bought these for them. They were heavily discounted. I mean, $64.95 is the typical retail price. I got them for, I want to say, probably 75% off. And I actually think these are the ones that we're going to be wearing this actual Christmas morning because I was able to find ones for Weston as well. The Children's Place didn't have men's pajamas available when I was buying that red and black buffalo. This is Haley's size, so there's that two-piece set for her. And these are super cute because they're kind of that classic, have the little collar on them and this little embroidered teddy bear. I mean, how cute is that? They are gonna be adorable. Here's another set for one of my boys. There's that. I can't believe they're already that size. And I was looking at all of these. I've been wearing mine for this whole year, got the kids, and then I thought, I wonder if the Gap makes a matching one for a dog, because I know Old Navy does sometimes, and Gap and Old Navy are the same brand. And sure enough, it might be a slightly different plaid. It looks pretty stinking similar. I got, who am I? I got dog pajamas to match us. I mean, how could I not, right? I did end up paying full price for the dog ones because I just recently bought those, but all of the other ones were purchased at the end of the season at a steep discount. This is really the way to do it. And you can do that for things other than Christmas pajamas, like even like the Christmas themed candy and stuff. It'll last for more than a year. Some of those expiration dates are so far out that you can just squirrel away next year's stocking stuffers or Christmas box stuffers. I do this for Easter baskets. In fact, my next video, I think I'm gonna talk about some of the stocking stuffers that I got for my kids, as well as a more adult geared gift guide. So don't miss that video coming out next. Follow this purchase in advance for the next year. Also for this specific gift that I get for our December box every year, which is the Lego Advent calendar. This one is from 2024. I purchased it at the end of the season. Up until recently, my kids didn't really care if it was like the current season's one. I don't think they care specifically for like this Lego City version. But this year, my son Liam was like, Mom, there's a Lego Advent calendar this year. I think it might be for the first time that they have a Minecraft themed one. This was actually one of the few things on his asked for list. And so I picked it up. And yes, it was more expensive than when I bought this one discounted after the season was over. But as the kids get older, they might care more about that thing. I mean, they don't care that they're in last year's style of pajamas again. We're not that bougie. Things don't have to be specifically current, but when you're a collector of things, and especially in like a specific interest, he did care about this one. So he will be thrilled. I think they will all be thrilled to see this in the December box. I do have a couple of pet gifts. We got this little, oh yeah, do you smell it? Spoiler alert, Opie. The kids are gonna give you this in a few weeks. This little crunchy chew toy. I know. Ooh. He's sniffing around at that so much. Does it squeak? Oh yeah, look at that. Sorry. And we got this little thing. We actually picked this up last year at the end of the season. I know, what is that? This little chew toy that you put the catnip into, and it comes with these little vials of the natural catnip is what they call it. So that's going in the December box too. I know, what does that smell like? Okay, I have one more thing that I'm adding to the Christmas box this year, and it is new. It's actually brand new, but it's vintage. So this is an unopened little advent calendar. This is the exact specific one that I grew up with. This is by Current, and if I remember right, it's actually Precious Moments. I actually bought 2 of them in case for some reason this ended up accidentally in the paws of the puppy. Oh, this is so sweet. My mom has had this since probably before I was born. Is that Precious Moments? I don't think it actually is Precious Moments. I think I just thought it was when I was little. Oh my gosh, this is such a core memory for me. I would be very curious to know if any of you had this same advent calendar. We reused it every single year, and we had this game. We would open a window every single night without fail. It was like my favorite part of the day. My sisters and I, it was what we looked forward to every evening. I'm gonna open each one just so that you can kind of see what's in here. Oh, these have never been opened before. My experience with this advent calendar is that these had been opened so many times that my mom would have to put a little piece of tape over them to keep them closed so that we wouldn't peek, because we literally would guess every night which one we think it is. And even after years and years, we would still get them wrong sometimes, and it was just always so exciting. I actually feel a little giddy over looking at these because I remember being a tiny kid and just gazing at the different little pictures. It's so simple and it's not flashy or elaborate. It's just super sweet. And you know, I am such a sentimental person. If they enjoy it, that's just the cherry on top. Sometimes Mama needs just something really sweet and special, and anything sentimental, anything that I can pull from my childhood or from my memories or something that mimics something that I experienced back then is right up my alley. It just makes the Christmas time. And I have thought for a couple of years of getting this, but it took me a lot to track this down. I think I may have purchased the only 2 that were available on the internet. Who knows? There might be several more out there, but I absolutely tracked these down, and I took a picture of the one at my mom's and did a reverse image search because this brand doesn't exist anymore. It was kind of obscure, but very, very special nonetheless. And I am going to guard this thing with my life. In fact, it comes with a little envelope here. I think because this is like a greeting card brand. So I'm going to slip it into this envelope, pop it into the December box, because of course we start that on December 1st. I have to repair once again. There's gotta be a better way than the hot glue that I've been doing for years and years. I have a few weeks to figure this out before it's time to actually bring out the December box, but it's now packed. But that was fun to be able to share with you all and show you what goes into our December box and this fun tradition that we've had that keeps things affordable but magical at the same time, something that our whole family looks forward to. And it was so nice to be able to share with you what I got my kids for Christmas this year, following that little 4-step gift guide jingle that I have. It keeps me on track. It keeps things budget friendly, especially since I love to thrift for items as well, like those books that I got for my kids this year. I really hope Haley's books come in time. We shall see how that all turns out. But thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any great, like, surefire gift ideas or methods that you follow, would you share that in the comments of this video? I love this community so much. We always rally around each other, swap ideas, share perspectives. And if you're new here, I hope you will find this to be a warm and welcoming community on this cozy corner of the internet. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and turn those notifications on so you don't miss my next video. I'll be sharing some stocking stuffer ideas, some more adult geared gift ideas in the next vlog going up. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. Thank you so much for spending a little part of it here with me on my channel. Happy holidays, and I'll catch you later.